a week ago I went to my mother's house and picked up this Toro CCR2450. It's a 141cc Artec engine. It has electronic start. We've had this for about 12 years and it hasn't really been used much, partly because after a couple of seasons it just stopped working. It just wouldn't start. So we just kind of put it on the one side of the garage and left it there and got a new one. So, but it hasn't worked, hasn't been used for a few years. So I decided to bring it home and work on it. So I checked everything. I checked the paddles, the rubber paddles down here, and the paddles are actually in great shape. I probably have another quarter inch based on the wear guide or gauge, and so it has at least another couple of seasons, depending on how this year goes. So it's working fine. I've checked I've checked underneath this panel, checked all the pulleys, check the belts, check all the springs, and everything looks pretty new. So didn't really have to do much with that. The only thing that I noticed that needed to be changed here was the primer bulb. It was actually gone. It was just dry. It just peeled off, disintegrated pretty much over the years. And so what I ended up using to get it going was I read and I've seen some on YouTube, people using syringe to try to start the motor, the engine. I didn't have a syringe, so what I ended up using was like one of the squeeze ketchup bottles, or mustard bottles, those plastic ones, and it worked. I was able to use that and get this thing going. Of course, I already had the primer bulb ordered and I was just waiting for it, but I didn't want to wait until I got it before I tried starting this. The gas in this thing, and it was empty, so I had to put some gas in it. And let's see, and this is two-stage, so this doesn't have an oil reservoir, so I basically had to make sure that I put the 50-to-1 mix of oil and fuel. Incidentally, guys, I made a mistake on this one. When I first started it, I actually poured in straight gas, which is a big mistake. That could have been a really costly mistake if I had let this machine run a long time. And fortunately for me also, that the carburetor still had some of the old mixed fuel in it. So I think that was my saving grace as far as that goes. But if I had not caught on to it soon enough, I probably would have lost this machine. But luckily I was able to discover my mistake before it was too late. So once I did that, I cleaned the fuel tank, cleaned it out, cleaned out the carburetor, flushed out all the straight gas out of it, and replaced it with the 50-to-1 gas. So like I said, I didn't take a video of this, but I went inside underneath here. I went in here, and this doesn't take much as far as if you want to get to the carburetor. It's just a couple of, I think it's 10mm bolts that you have to take out, and then this cover just comes off. I didn't have to take apart the carburetor. The carburetor's pretty clean, and like I said, this is fairly new. It hasn't really been used that much, but I checked the carburetor just in case, and it was clean. I didn't have to take the whole thing apart. I basically just took the bowl out from underneath. A little bit of residue at the bottom of the bowl, but that's about it. I took out the main jet and the emulsion tube, made sure that they were clean, and all the holes were cleared, not plugged or not clogged. So after I did that, I put the cover back on and tested it out. It actually worked on, like, I think my first or second pull. So, but I'm getting it ready because we're getting another snowstorm tonight, and hopefully it will start. Actually, what we're going to do is we're going to start it right now just to see, to make sure that it's ready to go. So we're going to just put the key in here. Okay, turn it, crank this a couple of times, turn the bulb, choke, and here we go, guys. This is a cold start. Alright guys, so yeah, so I was able to get this thing started. Like I said, it didn't take much. Basically just put new gas in it, took apart the carburetor, not complete tear down, but just, you know, was able to get to the bowl, clean it out, clean the main jet and the emulsion tube. This guy's ready for tomorrow. Like I said, we're supposed to get like, you know, we're between 6 to 9 inches of snow tonight. Hey guys, so here it is, the next day, and we got about, I guess, 5 or 6 inches of snow right now, but still snowing. So as you can see, guys, both snow blowers did really well. No problem clearing out 6 or 7 inches of snow that we got. Okay guys, so I guess that's all for now. Thank you for watching and Happy New Year.